those who say that those of us who believe that there are concentration camps are conspiracy theorists, well, here is the official document. Thank you for tuning into Hard News TV 4. I'm your host, Terri Lynn, and this is the channel where truth is like archaeology, and every day we're digging for it. Today is September 5th, 2020. So a subscriber sent me this a couple of days ago, but I've just been going through some stuff and haven't been able to upload. But this is a 326-page PDF from the U.S. Army Internment Resettlement PDF. Okay. Now I want to print it off so that I can go through it with a fine-tooth comb. But like I said, it's 326 pages, so it's $41 it off. But I'll show y'all some of the stuff that I have found in this. Okay. So distribution authorized to the Department of Defense and the Department of Contractors only to protect technical or operational information from automatic dissemination under the International Exchange Program or by other means. This determination was made December 8, 2008. Other requests for this document must be referred to the commandment blah blah blah. Destroy by any means, by any methods that will prevent disclosure of contents or reconstruction of the document. Okay, so this is a very powerful document. Now let me show you something in here. Detainee operations. Capture, initial detention and screening. Detainee flow. Detainee processing. Custody and accountability of property, evidence, and intelligence information. Detainee movement, how to move around large amounts of people. Methods of transportation. You're going to put them on an airplane. Is that why the airports are shut down, so they can move people? Or you're going to put them on a train or in a van, all these 2,000 vans that Amazon just bought. How are you going to move all these people around? Okay? Now, let me show you the next thing. For the people that say, oh, well, this is just for people in the military, our enemy combatants that the U.S. military captures. This isn't for civilians. This isn't for us. Think again. On page 21, appeals and periodic reviews of civilian internees. Civilian internees must be interned or placed in assigned residence only when the security of the detaining power makes it absolutely necessary or there are imperative reasons of security of the occupying power. The internment of civilians is a serious deprivation of liberty for the civilian population. So don't think it's not for us, okay? The convening authority of the administrative tribunal, you're going to be put in front of tribunals. Look at this. Any detainee being subject to the civilian internee review, tribunal will be provided and entitled to a notice of tribunal, opportunity to present evidence at the tribunal, 3-person administrative tribunal. Okay, so it says right here, internment of a civilian is a serious deprivation of liberty. You don't have a constitutional right anymore, okay? You're going to be sent in front of a tribunal, not peers, not a judge and jury of your peers, okay? But we know that Obama passed the NDAA, the indefinite detention, that even Rachal Maddow was very concerned about, his executive order that American citizens could be held for an indefinite amount of time, NDAA, with no charges brought against you, with no right to counsel, with nobody knowing where you're located at. And here it is in the Department of Defense documents that you'll be detained and brought before tribunals. No day in court. And that reminded me of the movie Punishment Park. I don't know what this is over to the side, but Punishment Park, it's a crazy movie. It's about enemies of the state in the United States, and I think the desert is in Las Vegas. Oh, it's in Southwest California. So the people that are picked up, taken to tribunals, are given a choice of going to a federal prison or a detention facility, a detainee camp, okay? It says, with the war in Vietnam escalating, there's a massive public protest in the U.S. and elsewhere. President Nixon declares a state of a national emergency, and the federal authorities, FEMA, are given the power to detain persons judged to be a risk to internal security. In a desert zone in the Southwest California, a civilian tribunal passes sentences on groups of descendants and gives them the option of participating in law enforcement training exercises in the Bear Mountain National Punishment Park. Okay, so you have a choice of life in prison or going to like this detainee situation in the middle of the desert, and it's a setup from the go. So that's civilian detainees that are put in front of a tribunal. Obama signed it, but don't think it was just Obama. Reagan and Oliver North, which I have my own opinion on Oliver North and Barry Seal and all that, but Rex 84 was signed by Reagan under Oliver North's urging. Short for Readiness Exercise in 1984 was a classified scenario and drill developed by the Ronald Reagan and Oliver North to detain large numbers of U.S. citizens who opposed his funding of death squads in Latin America and thus deemed to be by politically right to be a national security threat. If you didn't agree with politics, they were going to take you away to a camp. Okay, now let me show you real quick. Let me just go back. We're still talking about the document that talks about civilian detainees going in front of a tribunal. 326-page PDF. Now, here is a 1 minute and 40-second trailer of the 1971 movie Punishment Park.
Under the provisions of Title II of the 1950 Internal Security Act, also known as the McCarran Act, the President of the United States of America is still authorized, without further approval by Congress, to determine an event of insurrection within the United States and to declare the existence of an internal security emergency. The President is then authorized to apprehend and detain each person as to whom there is reasonable ground to believe probably will engage in certain future acts of sabotage.
You sent those kids out there. Nancy.
I sent those kids out there. Whose guys who's dead that was sitting right here?
Oh, you fuckers! You fuckers! You sitting fucking... Get back! I'm not around first time you take the prison out of here! Get him out of here! Get him out of here! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Cut!
So it says the president has the power to round people up who have committed acts of sabotage. And I just did a video yesterday, or day before yesterday, that anti-vaxxers are sabotaging the efficiency of the vaccine that would come out and would stand in between the successful stopping of the pandemic. And remember, that article came out 2 years before this outbreak. So we've got the documents. We know Reagan put in place Rex 84. We know Obama put in indefinite detention. They've showed us in movies about tribunals, and this internal document talks about you'll be put in front of an internal tribunal, not a day in court. So we are moving in towards very dangerous, perilous times. And we just saw this video trailer of people fighting for their lives. Okay? And I mean, this might be fiction to us watching, but this is entertainment for the elite, for the globalists, for them to put on the big screen what the world will look like once they start implementing what they want to implement. And to us, it looks terrifying that we'll go through something like this. But to the elites and the globalists and the Illuminati and the powers that be, the New World Order, this is entertainment for them to see the eradication of basically roaches and rodents to them. Y'all please leave me your comments below and let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.